We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Michael Taylor checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Now a throw over.
Desmond.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's a look over to first. And another snap throw to the bag. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a ball, 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Ozuna has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Throw won't get him, but I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he's safe. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right.
And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. Set to get his day started, Buster Posey. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends. Into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. 1 game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
To 2-2 now. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Howie Kendrick.
Batting second.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Kendrick.
Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Beltre. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Way in front of that fastball. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 2-0 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
3-0 now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Puig off for second. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2.
Well, you got to get the bunt down right here, but that just was not very good form right there. It didn't look like he was going to get that down even if he made contact.
Coming in is Myers. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. Digging in, Matt Olson. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
From the belt, the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Taylor. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Grounded to short. He's right there. The second for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that. So digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So striding in, Matt Carpenter. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Batting 7.
Now to the plate, Will
fielder.
Myers. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Runner at first here, one man out. He's running towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So stepping in, Jung Ho Gong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bryce Harper.
Line towards center field. Pham is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Davis.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball. Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had the honor of the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Davis is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Adrian Beltre started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
So coming to the plate, Buster Posey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They look for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. 1-2. Here it comes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got it. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Tommy Pham.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's retired here, one away. Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And Kendrick has a base hit. Standing in, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up.
Carlos Correa.
From the stretch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there, base hit. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely. So I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Fouled straight back. The next 3-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman, Didi
Gregorius is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Matt Olson. He hit a sac fly earlier. In there, strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Center fielder, Michael
Comes set. Here's
Taylor.
the 0-0 pitch. Michael Taylor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is after it. And that ends the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Number 13.
This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Matt Carpenter is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Myers is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And this is taken for the out. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Chris Davis.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the ground up the middle. Correa has it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jung Ho Gong. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Baseman Jung Ho
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a pitch sent on the ground to Desmond at short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Howie Kendrick. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Howie Kendrick.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Runners off for second. In the air to straightaway right. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Throw back to first. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Buster Posey.
And this will be fouled away. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope ranging into shallow right makes the play, one away. Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, second
Pitch
baseman,
on the way. Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-1 on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. Pat Neshek will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Posey gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Michael Taylor. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Center fielder.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And a check swing. Here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Jason Kipnis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled toward the 3rd base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Bryce Harper now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Ball 1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite. 3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Will Myers. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Will Myers.
Junichi Tazawa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Junichi Tazawa.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here it comes. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
2-0.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jonathan Lucroy becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate. Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1 for 3. Victor Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big
Martinez.
Sean Gilmartin takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Davis goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Got him to go down swinging there. Adrian Beltre is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Buster Posey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Howie.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He was a ground out victim last time up. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hard liner to center field. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker almost comes in and gets him. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, First baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Olsen.
Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The batter.
Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now in the box, Will Myers, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Kelvin Herrera takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ballgame here and pick up a save. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Now playing center
on its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.